Dad's huddy.
Oh.
We've got a picture of them waiting for Dad to pick them up when it was snowing.
So how long have you not lived here?
Well, I moved up here when I was about 2, so it's pretty well all my life. But I lived in town for a while.
How old were you when you moved into town?
When we got married, Fred and me.
So you would have been 24.
About 24 years.
And if you came back in 1972, you would have been 41. So yeah.
Yeah, because I went back to work. Time goes by, you forget things. Because June can remember more things. June used to go out a lot with Dad and sailing. I'm going back here.
Yeah.
She knew a lot of... I was left with Mum, helping Mum with the kids while they were out sailing. Of course, Jeffrey was the last one to come along. Because after Dad died, he had to fight to college with us there.
Right.
They had it fairly tough too. Because Mum was just on a widow's pension.
Yeah.
About £0.50 a week or something like that, you know. Didn't get help much in those days. So we all helped as much as we could. But we've had a lot of exciting times, you know.
Yeah.
The fire, I think out of all the things that have happened up here, floods are nothing. The fire was the most scary thing I've ever known. So I'm always scared with fire. Very, very careful.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Floods are nothing. You just stay home and stay out of it.
Yeah.
But fire, you haven't got much to stop you in fire. I think that was the most dangerous. And I remember when I was a kid, what put me off was they used to burn up here every year. Richardsons, who owned the whole of the Maitai. Legally they did. They owned the Maitai on the river. It was very rare. They were one, and there's somebody up north owned 2.
Right.
But they used to burn off every year, and I can remember coming out, and the whole of the hill was alight, with the wind behind it. And I can remember Dad running and setting backfires to meet it. But it jumped the road and scorched our manuka trees, and I've always been scared of fire after that.
Right.
Well, you mind you, they didn't have helicopters in those days, you just had to use your head.
Yeah.
And Dad used to, you know, that nice rata tree across the river with the roots, the limbers drawn. Dad used to always clear around that so it wouldn't get burnt.
Right.
And I remember they used to come to burn it, and Dad would swear at them, "Get out of there, don't light fires around here." Big argument.
Right.
And, hell, horses. Well, they had a lot of people coming up on horseback because we didn't have bridges. You had to go through the river. And we used to go down as kids and watch the cars get stuck in the river. Here they come, here comes another silly guy. Because the river looked that deep. But of course it was this deep.
Yeah.
And they rushed into it and water. And they used to have to get the Richardsons to tow them out. Somebody was down there at the reserve one day and some kids came over on a motorbike. Hooray! And they went into the river and sucked. I think it might have been Stephen, and they all laughed.
Right.
Him and Ricky were laughing because they thought it was shallow, and it wasn't. It was up to their waist.
Right.
They come out looking very silly.
Was that at the motor camp?
Just down there, yeah.
By the swing hole?
Well, it wasn't all fenced off then. Everything was open. Because Linda had a horse over there for years. She'd go down to feed it. He'd be on one side of the river, and she'd be on the other, and she'd say, "Come over," wouldn't come over. She had to go over to her and give it its food. But it was all open. And then all the golf links belonged to Richardson. They used to grow, Fred Jeffress used to grow crops. And everybody used to go down to help bale it. You know, Fred would get a baler, we'd all go down and he'd shout drinks in the middle of, you know, work right up till dark. Everybody worked together in those days. It'd be good to see it come back, wouldn't it?
Right.
Share what you had. Old Tom Elliott used to supply us with milk and butter. And, I don't know how we got on with it. We used to get our own trout and eels. You had to do that.
Yeah.
Plums, I used to preserve plums. I hate plums now. We had so many preserved plums. We only had a fireplace. We only had a tin bath. And we had a pump. You had to prime it and pop like that when the water came out.
Right.
And then you filled the primer up. A lot of the kids wouldn't fill it up, so you had to go right down to the river to fill the jug up to prime the thing to pump to get some water.
Right.
Then they finally got an electric pump when we got the power on. I think the power got on in about 53.
Right.
That's quite a long time, isn't it?
What, up here?
No, yeah, up at Mum's, yeah. Well, it would be all round here. And in 53 it came. I think I've got a letter there from Mum for the people that did it.
No wonder Auntie June moved out and never came back.
Well, it was life when he did it. Was after a war.
Yeah.
June, poor old Dad, he worked hard. Dad never drank, he never smoked, and he only had one suit all his life, and he'd been to the First World War, the Battle of Somme, he got mustard gas, he had to work off the farm bankrupt, lost everything, because he'd put all his, he was trained. I've got some lovely letters here. You should read them one day. For Harry Atmore, you've heard of Harry Atmore. Well, he was the MP for Nelson.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one. Dad's written a letter, you know, asking for help for money and things like that. He never got paid his last month's wages when he died, because he hadn't signed the paper.
Huh.
4 months' wages, because he used to work on the road.
Right.
You know, Dad was well educated. He was quite clever. He worked at Sargood and Sons, which was a firm in town. Got some wonderful references. But he was a proud man, and he was too proud to accept the loan from Mum's father, who was well-to-do. Just £1,000 would have seen him right, but he was too proud.
Right.
Wouldn't worry about that nowadays, would you?